See my screen?
Yes, we see.
Yes. Okay. Yes, we see. That's
Do
good.
you hear me, Amir?
Yeah, I hear you.
Happy Ramadan, baby.
Happy Ramadan to you too. Okay. So let's start. Oh, anyone else? Oh, okay. So yes. Okay. Yeah. Hey, the chat has somehow just minimized. Okay. Now it's okay. So let's go ahead and I just wanted to know that everyone. So I'm just gonna put it on chat. Everyone all has their all have actually. Hey, what's wrong with my grammar? Have their SCCM clients showing yes, and there are a couple of billion question marks here. So this question is to everyone. Please make sure that you have the client ready because SCCM cannot communicate with the clients, Windows clients, if you don't have the SCCM client installed there, Windows machines. So let's begin. We have to cover today. This is easy one, the application catalog point. But then there will be a little complicated topic, which is the setup of WSUS with SCCM to deploy patches through SCCM. And it's going to be a little tricky, but overall, if you have practiced that before, just doing the SCCM, then it's good. It's going to be easy. Let's go ahead with the application deployment, application catalog point. So about this, if I just start my slide. Application catalog point. I hope everyone's machines are ready. And this is a small application. It's a system role, just like we have in 2012 R2 our roles. This is another system role that we have installed. We already have management point role. We already have distribution point role. We deployed applications. Now we're going to deploy patching the Windows updates through SCCM. Which is a regular task for an SCCM admin every month. Before that, we're going to start with before that, we're going to start with the application catalog point. Hey, welcome, Paulina. Okay, so and you need to mute. Okay, thank you, and welcome to the show. Oh, it's not a show, it's a class. Okay, so application catalog point, let's go ahead with that. And it is, application catalog point is used for end users to go on the website and install the applications that are published for them. So, okay, let's do that. Are you able to see the slides or slides like, hey, we don't have those? So guys, I forgot to send the last week's slides, not last week, the day before yesterday. So yeah, let me just send both slides right now. So you guys would have in front of you those slides while I'm showing those as well. So I'm gonna send the slide to the group. So it's gonna be okay. There it is. So I'm just going to quickly convert this, and it's day 4. So so just open your emails on the Google group, and you should be seeing So I'm just on the other screen. Actually, I'm sending this right now, and please let me know when you receive that. SCCM, that's the name, and the 04 attach. And connecting. Okay, so I'll just start the slide again, and I'll just drag it here.
Amir, you are not recording this?
Yeah, I'm recording that. It started already.
Okay.
Therefore, it's sent. So the slides are there, guys. Check your Google group, and you can open it in front of you as well, because there are many screenshots there as well, and some points are there as well. Okay, so application catalog is used for end users to go on the website and install the application that are published for them. So it's just a web page that's that's going to show all the deployed applications, right? So it's just a web page, but we already have deployed applications, so it should be showing what we already have deployed. But we need to first install this. I think one or two of the students have already installed that. In that case, you could just double check. All others, please follow me, folks. So this is application catalog. Let's go ahead with the next slide. It looks, we need to go to administration. So right away, we're going to start with SCCM server and going to administration, going to servers and sites, system roles, and add system role. I'll just go through 2 or 3 slides, then I'm going to start that myself. If you're seeing the slides, the second one is just selecting the top 2 system roles, which is application catalog web service point and application catalog web point. So one is a service that's going to start, the other is actually the actual website. And then it's default options, next, and until we see it inside down below here, application catalog. So I'm just going to go to my machines now and go to my 112th machine. Oh, just kidding. Okay, so second machine here. I'm already on the administration. I do have the web catalog here, and so I'm just gonna go to the other one where I don't have. So I'm just gonna. I have 2 SCCM environments for 4 machines, and all started right now. So I may be going back and forth for some of the labs, but in your case, it's going to be all the same thing. So I'm going to just start my the configuration manager. This is my web server 2, SQL server, and there you go. Configuration manager console. It starts, and then we go for administration and site configuration. I open that. Servers and system, servers and site system roles, and then I'll just right-click this area on the right side and click Add Site System Roles. I think many of you may have already deployed it, but Add Site System Roles. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Which movie was that? Okay. Anyway, so add site system roles, and then we go for that was some intense. Okay. Anyway, so let's just go for next, and oh, it was 300. Oh, sorry, I have a big mouth. Yeah, it was just in private.
So, Amir, sorry, Amir. Before next, could you go back, please, and explain something from the previous window? Yeah, this one, you don't have to specify the...
This one, right?
Yes.
It is already, it just needs what is a server and what is a site. That's all it needs, nothing else. Other options is specify an FQDN for this site system for use on the internet. We are on the intranet, so we're not using this. Require the site server to initiate connections to the site system. After the installation of the site system role, the site server initiates all connections to the site system server by using the site system installation account. So we already have this. Use of the site server's computer account. It's just saying which account to use. So and do you want to go over the internet or not? So we're already using the administrator account, and we are already on intranet. Right? We do not need internet right now. So everything here is by default. That's why. Okay, let's go ahead. And we do not need proxy. Everyone gets an IP address nowadays from, but in bigger organizations, yes, there is a proxy address that is given in the Internet Explorer. If we required a proxy, our Internet Explorer would already have that. It's going to pick up from there. If not, then you have to ask, you will be a system administrator, you would know right away. I mean, what is the proxy address if we needed that. Right now, we don't need it because we have DSLs. Okay, next. These are all the site systems. We're going to be exhausting lots of those. We're going to be using lots of those. Right now, these two I'm going to select. Application catalog, web service point, and application catalog website point. Later, we're going to use the SUPs, the software update services, and software update point. Right now, just these two. Just select these and go ahead. This next screen is again the default option. We're not using SSL. We're not using certificate.
Amir, I have different options from the previous one.
Yeah, and what's the different option?
I don't have those two fancy choice what you are. Mine start with assist intelligence. The third one on your case. Okay. It means I already have them maybe.
Yeah, this means that you followed that page I sent where I said that hey, follow step 2 and 3. The step 1 was to deploy this, install this, so you can.
Oh, you are right. You are right.
Yeah. So okay. So whoever does not see this, you guys have already did that with step 2 and 3 when I sent you that client, how to install SCCM client and make sure. So step 1 was to deploy the catalog web service point as well. If you guys have done that, yeah, you don't have to do that. Just see this, but you still have to go to the client site. When I go there, then you can follow me. Right now, you could just sit back and enjoy this show. Nice. Okay, so if you don't see that, you already have it. Still see what's going to happen in the end. We're going to do the client testing as well. Okay, let's go ahead. For the rest who do not have this role, you can just select these two and go ahead. Next. These are the default options here, and we're not using SSL, so we're just using the regular port 80 for this traffic, IIS traffic. Next. Again, it's asking, hey, which site server? We already have one, the SCCM server here, and specify the settings for the IIS website. The website must already exist on this server. So IIS website, default website, we have the IIS role installed there. Yes, we do have it. Client connections, how do clients connect, or to which server the clients will be connecting, and in our case, of course, it is server 2. And the port would still be port 80, not the SSL port. So clients will be connecting to the correct port here. I'm just changing it to the full screen so I can see the options below. Ensure that the following client settings are configured as yes to allow clients to connect to this application catalog. So it's just saying that add this site to the trusted site zone. Internet Explorer trusted site zones. Yeah, we have to add those sites, right? If the enhanced security of Internet Explorer is blocking those. So we will leave these options as well because everything is by default okay. Press next. And organization name, so we can give our organization name here. Okay, no, let's give something else. So it's my organization. You can just put it anything, right? And the website theme, what color you want the website to be. I'm just sticking with blue. You could just use any other color of your choice. It's just the web page will look like that color, right? So
why this color to be chosen? I mean, does it make any sense or just color, only color?
It's just that, you know, there are so many other intranet pages across the company. So you want to, whenever this page opens, you know, if in a different color, they would already, all the clients would know, oh, that's my web page, client, web connection page where I get all the applications. And this should be different from all the other intranet pages that the company already has, or SharePoint pages. So,
or maybe if they have more than one catalog.
We can have more than one catalog, and it could be that you can have those applications in separate color as well. Yep, you're right. So that's why. Otherwise, definitely yes, they don't offer this option much in any other web pages configuration. Okay, next. It's done. Next. Working. And done. Is it complete for everyone? Yes. Okay, thanks for everyone's reply. Close. And so I'm just gonna go to my slide and ask what is to be required. So it's saying that on the client side, before going there, we need to still select some of the options in the client settings. So if I do some of the options, if I set some of the options in client settings, what will happen? Whatever we change, okay, let's go there. We're supposed to go to computer agent and we're going to set the website, and let me just go through 2 or 3 slides if and it's going to show our SCCM server name. We're supposed to select the FQDN of our SCCM server, internet FQDN, and what else? We're going to go with the rest of the options later. It should be added to the trusted site zone in Internet Explorer. And organization name you could just give there, and show notifications for new deployments, number 4. So we're going to set these options. I'm going to go to my machines now and start setting them. So I'm just going to go to administration and client settings here. From client settings, right click the default client settings, properties, and then we are supposed to go to computer agent here. All the other settings are there. So I'm just gonna first click the set website here, and now it's showing the server 2 or our SCCM server with our domain name FQDN. So we're gonna select the FQDN, use intranet FQDN, the first second option. Whichever option says FQDN, right? So, and then press OK, and it should appear here, default application catalog website point. So whoever types this, or it's going to retrieve this point from there. When you click that option in the software center, it's going to go and open this way on the SCCM server. We're going to test that too. Add default application catalog website to Internet Explorer trusted sites zone. So yes, we do want that. We do not want that option coming, hey, this site may not be trusted, and then you click the second option, no, please still continue. And then organization name displayed in software center. So this first they ask what organization name you want to display on the web page. Now they're asking on the software center. So definitely what we write there, we will write there, or whatever our organization name is. We're gonna just type here as well, my organization name. And then there are some more options. If I scroll down, install permissions, all users, yeah, it's okay. Suspend BitLocker, pin entry on restart, we're not touching this. Additional software manages. The deployment of, nope. Partial execution policy, all signed, yeah. It's more secure. Show notifications for new users, yes. Okay, everything else is okay. So let's press OK here. I've pressed OK. So this side of settings.
Amir, you haven't changed anything there, right?
I changed many things there.
You only choose the website.
Yeah.
And QDN and what
and this
else?
One.
Ah, okay. I'm sorry for that.
So,
but,
no problem. When you said so, it was so loud that I was like like this. Okay. Anyway, just kidding. No.
I'm sorry, but it's by default. I have it. Yes.
Yeah, you have that gift of when you say.
By the way, so it should be.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Look. By the way, it's yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and check it out. The option, did it reach? So if your software center or your client works, man, your network, your SCCM and clients are talking to each other good or fast. Before that, I still need to go to my slide and check it out for any of the other options. Okay, let's go to the client side, and now on client computer from the control panel, configuration manager, rerun all these actions, right? So all these cycles, application deployment evaluation cycle, these all cycles actually try to communicate with SCCM and wake up SCCM. Hey, SCCM, can you, there's that new change of web catalog point happened there. So can you really send those updates to us or update us with that update you did? Okay, 2 times update. Wow, that was funny. Anyway, do you know where this option is? So we're gonna go for Windows 7 or Windows 8. We're gonna open control panel. We're gonna open configuration manager in the security system and security, and then we're gonna go for actions. We're gonna click every one of those lines, and we're going to click run now. So I'm going to do that now. Let me just check the next slide as well. Then the next thing is go straight to the software center. So I'm going to go to the back slide and do this. So, okay, there's someone who needs to mute. Okay, thank you. Okay, what's going on? So I'm going to go to my client machine here, which is Windows 8. Okay, let's go to Windows 8. I have Windows 7 as well. And I'm supposed to go to Control Panel, and then System and Security, and then Configuration Manager way down there. I hope you are all seeing Configuration Manager in your clients, Windows 7 and Windows 8 in the control panel. We'll click Configuration Manager and go to the actions, and yeah, I just wanted to press Shift and select all, but not everything is easy made that way. So I'm just clicking this evaluation and run now. The selector cycle will run, might take several minutes to finish, yeah, which is okay. Run now again, press OK, file collection cycle, hardware inventory. Hey, we're waking up and telling SCCM, software inventory cycle, all these features, please enable, or just wake up and get us those settings that were done there on the SCCM. And I think you are hearing this sound of ding.
I have one question here.
Yep.
So you are doing it manually. If we have more than 5,000, 1,000, so clients. So we do it manually on each client.
This is to get the results right away and quick. That's it. Otherwise, no, we do not have to. In bigger environments, we put the settings there and do not expect it to happen right away. So next day, the day after, next day, we ask the client, hey, do you have that setting? So in our environment, yes, that's a very good point. We're doing many of the things that yes, we cannot do on a huge network. That's one of those things that yes, we cannot. What do we want to do in case we have 10,000 clients? Yes, we would run a PowerShell script, or we would just wait for this change to happen to all those clients over the next log off, restart, or when the clients communicate. So there is a policy. So if I go back to my server, since this is a good question, I am still at that area where there's a client settings, and I'm still at that area where there's default client settings, right? If I right click the default client settings and properties, again go to the same area. The computer agent, deployment deadlines, computer restart, compliance settings. So compliance settings, or even above that, client policies. If you see this, client policy in general specifies settings that apply to all clients in the hierarchy and can be modified by custom settings. So we just made a custom setting. This interval is client policy polling interval, 15 minutes. So clients are supposed to get this change in 15 minutes. We can make it less, we can make it longer. In reality, it's not, they do communicate with the management point. All the SCCM clients do communicate with the regional local management point. Hey, where's the new policy? Did you make any change? And management might say, yeah, yes, we did make a change, and here it is, and just take that change. But in reality, we've seen that users still have to wait, and it's not that. Sometimes it's not even that day, although they're supposed to be communicating every 15 minutes. Compliance settings specify settings that apply to all clients in the hierarchy and can be verified by. So enable compliance evaluation on clients. Are they have they implemented everything that the SCCM has been configured to implement on the clients? So this is checking every 7 days. We can change it, click the schedule. We can change it to check every 1 day, or every 1 hour, or every 1 minute. So compliance changes can be monitored then, right? I can just even if you leave it to 7 days, it's okay. I'm just changing it to 1 hour. Doesn't matter. I'm just showing that. Computer restart, yeah, that's what we know already. And so some of these settings do change that behavior of, hey, clients, ask for any updates or get any updates from me every 15 minutes or every 20 minutes. But still, in reality, in SCCM, things are supposed to take time, a little more than expected. Okay. Windows 8, we have done this just to see the results quickly. If I minimize this and go to the Software Center, and Software Center, go to Search and Software. Next time I'm just going to pin it to the taskbar. Software Center, open, right click, and pin this program to taskbar. What are we supposed to see here, guys? We are supposed to see this blue link here. Find additional applications from the application catalog. In my case, I have just Google Chrome. You may have more applications. Try to install as many applications as you can. This is always good to have more applications, because next labs will be also fun if you have more of this stuff. Anyway, if I click the find additional applications, it's popping up for the credentials. So whoever is logged in If that person is part of the domain users, or in my case, I'm logged in from administrator right now to see my portal. I hope it does. So did it open for anyone? I'm just going to go to the settings and try to, okay, it opens. But it cannot connect to the application server. The website cannot communicate with the server. This might be a temporary problem. Try again later to see if the problem has been corrected. My application requests, my devices. I regularly use this computer to do my work. If I click this, oh, I'm not able to. So anyone is having successfully, so let me just put it to the internet options and make sure it's there in the safe sites, although it should be. It is there, yeah. Those. If I make it local intranet site instead of trusted sites, there is another option here, local intranet. Click sites here, click advanced, add. It's going to remove it from the trusted sites and add it to the local intranet sites. I'll do that again now. This is the area where you have trusted sites. You can just go to local intranet instead, click sites and advanced, and then add this same site which was in trusted sites into the intranet site, and it should be working, but it's trying to communicate with the server too. Let me just make sure that I did some restarts, so the firewall is not on because of any of the restarts. Nope. So firewall is okay, and it's just trying to communicate with that. If we have Windows 7 client, I'm just going to go to that as well. I will quickly go to the policies there, control panel, system and security, configuration manager. Because in this software center, I don't see that enabled. If I refresh, maybe, nope. If I close and open, I didn't do the action thing, one by one run now. I just wanted to test that. Does it work without that? Okay, it actually is working without even doing those run now, run now, run now. Okay, and does it work? Okay, credentials. Although it's my domain written there, but there's no need to mention especially my domain separately, but I have that tendency to. It's loading. So anyone has it loaded? Like you're able to see your microorganization or something? Yeah, you're saying?
Getting the same error, cannot connect to the application server.
Everyone is getting this?
Yes.
Okay, and it, because it's a very simple setting. Cannot connect. How comes? So if I go to the slide as well, after doing all this, it's supposed to show, you know, the application and the page, and it's going to CM application catalog after going to our site, and then now we can fill some information when it's a package or something, converting client to app catalog. We can request from here, application request. So yeah, until this, it's working. I mean, it's supposed to show. And what are the troubleshooting? This is the only thing that was done. Yes, show notifications for new deployments. Yes, install permissions all users should have. I'll just quickly restart some of the.
Amir, this is connection problem you have. It's not the SCCM. You just check your DNS, change it to manual. It should work.
What? So it's working for you? Did it work for you? So that's good.
I think we need to put a entry in DNS as well for this, or it will automatically create.
I'm just doing a flush DNS, register DNS, because it should be picking it by name. Why don't you pick up by IP and try, just to make sure that DNS is a problem or not. Register. So, Mohammed Hamdan, did it work for you? What did you do?
No, it doesn't work for me, but it was showing something, and when I play with the DNS, now at least I can see some options.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's, yeah. Okay. I'm going to click on the review button to help improve the display. So it's the communication. Oop. Yeah, it was showing something about to load, and then okay, smart screen filter. If the website cannot communicate with the server, this might be a temporary problem. Try again later to see if the problem has been corrected. If this problem continues, contact your help desk. Hey, help desk. Oh, okay. So trusted sites, powered up, protected mode, and if I go to the first one, oh, it's still loading. That's funny. I put it on intranet actually. So I'll just open it again. So it's a problem of communication between. So if I go to Software Center here on my SCCM server itself, software, because I did not deploy the client, so yeah, I don't have a Software Center. That clarifies it. Okay, guys, so we need to solve this after we do the next lab. Then we will have some time to communicate with this. But if it's happening to everyone, are we missing some step? And what does our sensei Google say about that? And there it is, the web catalog. So it should have been an easy process until okay, let's try to figure out after the next lab, because next lab will take time if we just spend all this time here. It's gonna and it's the next lab WSUS. It will have some breaks. I mean, like you're deploying some update, or it has to catch some of the updates. So guys, make sure your SCCM machine. So we're gonna keep it like this, and maybe if it's a temporary problem and it's after 10-15 minutes, we're gonna check that again. We're gonna keep it keep looking at that. For now, for the next lab is WSUS lab. We are supposed to have internet connection on our SCCM server. So make sure that your website is opening on your SCCM server. I'm just trying to create that lab because it will take longer time, and they're gonna visit back the SCCM client setting again and trying to find out what's going on. Until then, I'm just making sure that my SCCM has a internet opening, and it does. Okay, so
Amir, sorry, we need internet on SCCM right now.
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, so I have the extra network card here, and it's on bridge, and it has to be on SCCM that we need it. So it's bridge. Yes, it is bridge. Okay. We're going to start with, okay, I'll continue the slide, and the slide has all the options that if we do get to connect with this, then we have all these settings where we can actually make changes. We can request application, we can see an application, end user, if having the correct permissions to install the software, can actually request a software, or when it's available, install it on the, so it's like software on demand kind of thing. So it's the web catalog for SCCM. So we see in the next screens, you can request, and the request could be approved. So this is a very cool process of, the user is seeing the list of software. Oh, I really need that MS project right now. Oh, let me go to that application catalog. Oh, there it is. Request. Okay, request. So after some time or after approvals, the link should be available for MS project, and it should be a quiet installation or silent installation, the same way we did the applications deployed, that it was there silently in the background deployed, and they were just showing the icon. So when the user just clicks the MS project, it should just quietly install in the background, and the user should be expecting that icon for the MS project after some time. So that's cool that the user goes around and shop around, and that actually deploys the whole application. And we, as system administrator, SCCM administrator, makes it happen and make the applications available with silent installation in the background. Okay, we can also then we can approve when the request comes from the user. Hey, approve. So we can right click and approve the applications if we get the approval from their boss, right? So are you sure that you want to install the selected application? Yes, and there you go. The application installation has started. This is a silent installation. Okay, the topic. So we're gonna still troubleshoot later that web catalog point. Why did it not communicate? While it's a very simple step process. So there is that other system role called SUP, or software update point. What's the point of installing software update point? Oh, it's always fun to use two words at the same time. Anyway, so this is the big diagram. You already have that slide. So if you're on this page after the subtitle, there is this page showing the steps that how the update is requested or is found not available on the client, and then how the update is then downloaded from WSUS, and then that update is then relayed to configuration manager, and then the configuration manager actually deploys that update to the client. If you go for the points, it's WSUS gets update. Number one is WSUS gets update metadata catalog from MU. What is MU? Microsoft Update, the main site. So, and then number one is there. Then number two is WSUS syncs metadata catalog with site server. So metadata catalog means what? All the latest updates that are available now. It just gets the new catalog of that, and then WSUS syncs that catalog of the latest updates available with the site server, which is the SCCM server. So WSUS does that downloading thing of, hey, what are new updates available, Mr. Microsoft, and then, okay, I got that. So Mr. SCCM, would you check this update? You're the guy who's going to, you put me out of operations, thank you for that, and now you're the WSUS guy, so why don't you check that update catalog? Okay, and then two, and then we need to search those points. So number three is WUA scans client client for missing updates. So the WSUS service always is checking for if there are any latest updates missing in the client. And number four, scan results are stored in WMI. There's a WMI repository, Windows Management Instrumentation repository, where the updates. So the results are scanned that, oh, I as a client am missing these updates right now. So number five would be compliance state messages are sent to MP. MP is what? Military police. No, it's management point. So client says, hey, I'm missing these updates, and I'm sending this message to the management point. and the management point is, in our case, it's the same. But what is the management point? All the clients, SCCM clients, talk to management point. Management point is the representative of the SCCM environment, and all clients talk to this guy. So management point number 6, number 5 is this. The information from the client is sent to the management point, and I have to still trace here number 6. I'm sure it's here. Okay, compliance state messages are sent to DB. So management point send this information to the database, which is the SCCM database. And then number 7 is compliance reports show aggregated scan results. Now the database has reports that says, oh, I thought that I have deployed last month all the updates, and oh, there are more updates required this month as well. Okay, so number 8 step is admin user interface is used to deploy updates, and we're going to do that today. That we're going to have an interface to deploy all the updates to the client machines. And then number 9 is binaries are downloaded. So if now my config manager knows that there are some clients without latest updates, so the SCCM server will now communicate with the Microsoft update site and download those required updates to the SCCM server. And number 10 step, updates are placed in a deployment package on distribution point. Remember that? So distribution point is from where we deployed last class our applications. That's the distribution point, and the deployment package is the package where all the updates will be collected. It has to be on distribution point to be deployed to the clients, right? We know that. Number 10 is this. So number 11 is here. Client gets policy for deployment. So management point says, hey, you're gonna get the new updates which you requested. So sit back and enjoy the show now. 12, client gets update binaries from deployment package and stores them in cache on client. So okay, those binaries which were required to install the updates are there in the client's cache. Number 13 step, updates are automatically installed on schedule or directly by end user. And is there a step number 14? Oh, we are till 16. Okay, it's so much fun, having everything dispersed here. Actually not. Number 14, enforcement state messages are sent to MP that the state, there was enforcement done, or the required updates were actually installed and deployed on the client. Number 15, okay, enforcement state messages are sent to the first the management point, then to the database, because management point is the main point from where all the messages from the client to the SCCM server goes. Then management point always started to the database of SCCM. And 16th is the deployment reports show aggregated enforcement results. So the new updates were enforced, and the confirmation is here. So all these steps are good to know how WSUS and config manager and the clients work together to have the clients updated with latest updates. Any question till now?
Can you repeat it again?
Okay, and then you're gonna laugh, right? God! I have a window here right beside me, and I'm on 12th floor. Do you want me to jump? Oh, anyway.
Actually, this is a good idea, Amir. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Not to jump, to repeat it, because it's some kind of confusing, and I don't understand, to be honest with you. I mean, we should memorize how the process, this process works, or
no, you don't have to.
Or we might stuck somewhere, and we should know where to troubleshoot that, or what. I don't get the point, actually.
The point is that how SCCM deploys updates to the clients. But if I summarize that now, you can just go through these points by rewriting them in that sequence of number 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But the summary is that overall process is that the WSUS server, which we will install now, but we will not configure WSUS server. We are just going to install that. WSUS server will contact Microsoft update for, hey, are there any new updates available? And Microsoft says, yeah, WSUS, don't I release update every month? So WSUS says, yes, okay, just give me the new catalog and, stop whining. And then the WSUS gets those new catalog. Oh, there's Windows 8 updates now available. Yeah, the latest one. That's what we wanted. But also, it scans the client and client machines. It checks that do they have those latest updates, and it finds out no, client updates does not have those latest updates. Okay, so the client machines, this information is gone or sent to configuration manager. But main thing is that the client communicates with the management point and says, I still need new updates, so do you have those updates? And management point says, hey, Mr. SCCM, some clients are telling me that they don't have updates, so would you want to arrange those updates? SCCM says, oh, okay, I'll download from Microsoft update site all the updates, and then I'm going to place it on the distribution point, and I'm going to deploy from the distribution point to the clients. And then the clients finally get the updates, and the report is sent that the task is completed here on the 16th step. That's the summary. Did you kind of get it? So, if I go with one-liner, it would be WSUS and SCCM work together to deploy latest updates to the clients. That's a one-liner. But this all process, just go through those, read those numbers again instead of listening to me. Read those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 or 3 times, and it's going to be pretty clear.
Summary it's a much better idea. Thank you, Amir. Yeah, you should say that from the beginning. That's it.
God, only Mohammed Hamdan is having this problem, right? So anyway, so let's go ahead. Maintenance window dedicated for software updates. New features added, which includes a new maintenance window. So dedicated for software updates installation, there is that separate. This lets you configure a general maintenance window and a different maintenance window for software updates. So you have 2 tasks right now. Suppose let's go to that board. So let's go to that whiteboard, new whiteboard. Everyone is seeing my, okay, still loading. Today it's SSD's the super slow drive. You can see my board, everyone? Yes. Okay, thank you for the reply. So if you are deploying, there are these small, clients here, client machines. So this is our SCCM server, and these are the Win 7 and Win 8 client machines. If you are deploying from here, okay, I should not use that pencil tool, but let's just erase that. So if you're deploying applications as well as updates, so there will be the applications, and then there will be the Windows updates. These are 2 different things, right? So if I go for these Windows updates, you can have a separate maintenance window automatically. And if we go for application deployment, so here now I'm going to type application deployment. So what is going on here? Deployment. SCCM can deploy applications. SCCM can deploy, full images or operating systems. And then there is that monthly regular Windows updates that you must install through SCCM. So this is your job to do every month, while you're from time to time deploying applications and images as well. So what it's saying is that it has made available new. It has made available automatic maintenance windows, which means separate. What is maintenance windows? Separate time slots for deployment, apps deployment, and separate time slots. So they should not conflict with each other for Windows updates. In case there's a conflict, that same weekend you have automatically put that schedule. You put the schedule that automatically application deployment should happen. So the feature will check, oh, you're deploying MS Office 2013 on Saturday night between 7 p.m. and 2 a.m. But Windows updates are also scheduled during that time between 11 a.m. 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. So they should not, the feature maintenance windows are separate. They are not supposed to be having any kind of conflicts in case you have scheduled that. So in our environment, what happens is that they always announce that, okay, for the Exchange team, these servers collection has been scheduled for these updates, and they announce it like on Tuesday or Wednesday, while it is supposed to happen on Saturday night. So we are like tracing or tracking, okay, that's gonna happen now, and maybe on Thursday, some of the another SCCM admin says, oh, we are deploying that Outlook 2013, the new latest client, on your some of the machines, and it could have a conflict of time between maybe this one application is deployed on the server as well, where the updates are coming as well. So one announced on Tuesday and the other one announced on Thursday something else. This happens all the time. There are different announcements. If there suppose if they are not in communication with each other, suppose, but in our case, they always are, because we need to keep our jobs. Automatically the conflicts should be resolved, and this is one of the features. Okay, I have just returned to my screen. So are you able to see my slide again, everyone?
No, we can see the whiteboard only.
Yes. Huh? No?
Whiteboard only.
Oh, whiteboard only. Okay, because I just removed it.
Go to your
shared screen.
Share your screen here.
Yeah, okay. It just removed the sharing. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead. Guys, while we talk about that, we're going to be, so make sure that internet is working on your SCCM, and then when a general maintenance window, software update maintenance window are both configured, clients install software updates only during the software updates maintenance window. Yes, there will be no conflict at any given time if two different types of updates are scheduled at the same time. So clients install software updates only during the software updates maintenance window, which is a separate maintenance window. Software updates preview, other new feature called software updates preview, lets you review the software updates before you create the deployment. We're going to see that now. We're going to download some updates, and I hope everyone's internet connection really supports inside your virtual machines. If I go to my virtual machine now, update deployment, there are two types. One is manual software deployment. Second is automatic software deployment. The only difference is that if you have hundreds of Windows 7 updates, you want to deploy just 2 or 3 of those, not all of them for now, right away. Maybe there are 3 security updates that are, the danger is imminent, and you really want to have those security updates deployed right away. You would just select 1, 2, and 3 updates and right click and deploy them to the collection. That's manual software update. Automatic software update is configured by using automatic deployment rules. We're going to use that. We're going to create our deployment rule, and this method is used for deploying monthly software updates and for managing. So this is automated process. You just have to select the proper updates and give it a time and collection. That
I have a question, Amir.
Yeah.
Like for the management, do they usually include in the automatic software updating deployment?
It depends on teams. So we have Citrix teams, we have Exchange teams. Exchange team says no, do not go for automatic deployment. We do it manually because it happened 2 or 3 times that the SCCM deployment at that time updates or patching screwed up some of our servers.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it depends on all the teams, all the machines. If the director says approve, go for automatic deployment, yes. Otherwise, manual option is always there. When the rule runs, the software updates that meet a specified criteria, for example, all security software updates released in the last week are added to a software update group, the content file. So the main thing is when you create a software deployment rule, you select the latest updates and just give the time and give the collection or the number of computers or which set of computers you want to deploy it on. That's it, and forget it. I mean, on Saturday it's supposed to be Saturday night. Whenever you put the time, they're supposed to be installed, and it works really. It's good. Okay, if we go for update deployment, okay, that's the same screen again. Okay, yeah, steps to deploy. Okay, we are already on the steps, and there are 2 ways. So guys, listen to me now. This slide is working on SCCM only. So this means that SCCM screenshots are only being displayed. We still need to deploy WSUS server first, and this will be tricky. I mean, it's not next finish. You have to be very careful, and you need to follow me. So follow me, folks. Okay, first thing. Now I'm gonna put on the whiteboard some stuff that, or I could put it on a Microsoft Word better, just to give you some major steps, because slide is showing you the screenshots, but some major steps need to be. I have 8 machines, total 9 machines open, so that's why every application is slower today for me. I'm just gonna, so everyone is able to see my Microsoft Word?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I wanted to put the chat there. So you could just say yes there quickly.
Yes.
Okay, thanks. Okay, it's on everyone as well. So I'm just putting quickly this. Number 1 is install WSUS on SCCM server. On these, we need to give a folder path, which I'm gonna give. We need to provide our database info, not using WID, and in the end, the tricky part is in the end, we need to, in the end, we need to do a post installation task which asks for the database name, so database server name, and still our SCCM server FQDN, right? So these are some of the major steps. I'm gonna go through that, and I hope we all pass by easily. Main thing about that, proof that WSUS Syed installation is successful. What's the proof? Proof would be we must see SUSDB. This is the name of the database created inside our SQL server. I'm going to take you there, and we're going to go there on our SQL server. So SUSDB should be there if this process is correct. If this is correct, if all above is okay, then we go to SCCM site and install the system role called SUP or software update point. Okay, and that has its own configuration. But these are the steps that major steps that I am asking that we need to be careful about. Let's just so let's just go ahead. I'm just gonna be following up with these steps. So I'm just gonna put it to this other screen so I could see the steps on top of this. Yeah. So let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll do that. The specs. Okay. So, oh, you want it now? Oh, anyway, I'm just talking to some private chat. Sorry. Okay. So I'm just going to go to my SCCM server. So everyone on the SCCM server, guys. First of all, WSUS installation, but do not go next blindly. Just the major steps I wrote. If you have taken a screenshot of that, if you've seen those, it's okay. The first thing I'm going to do on my SCCM WebEx server is go to the server manager and then go to dashboard and then go to add roles and feature. Okay. So server manager, add role and features. I hope on the left side nobody is seeing WSUS here. So okay, I'm going to install add roles and features. Go to add roles and features. Everyone there? Yes. Thank you for reply. Next. So where are we going now? We're going to the WSUS role, right? So it will be, if you reach the roles window, it's right at the bottom, the last one. And if you click that, there will be a pop-up like any other role adding, it always pops up, and we always click add features. Okay. I'm looking at the chat. If somebody's behind, if somebody's having a question or somebody's confused or something, you can also put it on chat, or you can just go to the mic and say that. Anyway, so I'm going for WSUS, Windows Server Updates first. So this is the WSUS portion of the patching configuration of SCCM. And when we click next, on the features page, there's nothing there. Next. And next, everyone on this screen where you see WID database, WSUS service, if you're on this screen, uncheck the WID. This is a small database that gets created inside this server, and it's for very small environments. And then there is this database, second one. So we're going to select the second one and keep the WSUS services and the second database, because we're going to use SQL Server there, right? If you press next, we need to give a folder path. In my case, it's // just give WSUS, // where all the updates will be downloaded, right? So // WSUS. It also will contain all the rest of the WSUS folders and management files there. But mainly it store updates in the following location. Next, so C:\\WSUS. I hope everyone got that. Yeah, this is the only thing here on online class. I cannot hear those words. Yes, even in live class, one or two would say that. Okay, so WSUS, if I'm going fast, just let me know. Next, hey guys, there on this screen, you have to put the FQDN of your SQL server. So what is the FQDN of your SQL server? Your SQL server is installed on the same server as SCCM, right? So server02 dot mydomain dot local. So if everyone has written that, this is it, and please check connection. So
I think you put the wrong name.
Oh.
Because it's a different watan.com.
How did you know that?
Server 04 is. Not
server 04 and Watan Cabo. Okay. So yeah, that's how some of the people say that. Okay, guys, I have two SCCM environments, and I was on this server where it was named as server2 mydomain.local, but I then switched to my other SCCM 4 server environment where its name is quite unique. Thank you, Hunter, for pointing that out. I was just putting the previous name. So in my case, I'll just put it down here. So 4.com. Oh man, I should not even say that name right now. Oh, anyway. Okay. Whathinkable. Server 4 and check connection successfully connected. Okay, that's why it was taking time. Next, so everyone, this means must have had this successfully connected to server. So
Correct.
Next, correct. All right. Okay, anyway. So let's click the restart and click yes.
And if Hamdan says anything, you will say only Hamdan. Now I'm keeping silent. Okay, thank you.
No. It's everyone's getting this problem. No, I didn't mean it that way. Hamdan, you're okay. What am I supposed to say? No, it was not you.
Okay, take your time. Okay, enjoy, buddy.
Yeah, enjoy, man.
So, yeah, enjoy, man.
Yeah, enjoy. Okay, I thought.
Enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. Like enjoy. So.
Just enjoy.
Oh man, did you have to bring just? Because I thought Hamdan forgot about just, so I don't have to jump from the window because of frustration of just. Okay, guys, this WSUS, when it is installed.
I have a question.
Yeah.
In production environment, do we need to install on the same SCCM server, or we can have a separate server for WSUS?
In our production environment, we have quite few of them. So there are separate setups for WSUS updates, like regional setups and main parent branch. So yes, for smaller areas we have on the same server, but it's always separate server WSUS. So, and why is it separate? If you have installed WSUS already before you introduced SCCM in your environment, then it's already there. But if it was never there, and now you're installing SCCM, and through that you plan to do the use as WSUS, you can install it in the same server as well, because even in production environment there are those servers are really high-end servers. And what we're about to do, WSUS will be only communicating with the Microsoft website, but main task of download and approving and deploying the updates is still done from the SCCM server. In still large environment, yes, WSUS is still, even if WSUS is half installed, it's still installed on a separate server in huge environments. But in small environments, medium environments, yeah, same server is okay.
I cannot keep silent anymore. Just half installed.
Man, come on.
Half installed means with its small own database, right?
Yeah. So it is installed. Half installed just means that what we just did now, that's all we need to do. So already it's not taking any space, because when the updates download, it's not like WSUS will separately download the updates and SCCM will separately download the same updates. So it's going to be actually, SCCM will be downloading everything and using some of the WSUS features in the background. So even if it's on the same machine,
for the performance point of view, and if you say that like all clients are talking with the same server for WSUS and SCCM as well, so it's better to have it on separate server.
In large environments, it's always separate, definitely.
What do you mean by large environment? If I have 100 computers or
80,000
computers,
like 100,000 and more.
100,000, not 100,000.
No, if it's 100, it's a small environment. So why am I saying large or small? Because the number of clients that are going to communicate with WSUS as well as the management point, that will be huge. So in small environments, WSUS on the same server doesn't matter at all. Like if it's thousands and thousands of computers, then it should be separate.
So the question in small environment, do we need the SCCM?
In smaller environment, if you're deploying SCCM, then it should be on the same server, but definitely you're right. If you deploy WDS, suppose you're deploying images from WDS. If you have SCCM skills and your company is rich, you go for SCCM still. Otherwise, go for WDS, go for any other deployment solution. WSUS is free. WDS is free. So in small environments, that's a very good point. We don't need SCCM. You're right. So eat as the most of on today's photo from my side. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that was just a joke. Yeah. Okay. So very good point. Let's go ahead, guys. Did anyone touch WSUS till now? No. If you did touch, then you should scream for 1 minute, but not more than 1 minute. Okay. Oh, just kidding. Okay. So let's just go to this yellow icon here and just launch this post installation task. It's going to ask again, who is your SQL server? It's supposed to ask that. Okay, launch that. So if you click launch, what happens? Hello, launch. I just clicked you. Yes, you. It is supposed to ask for a DB instance. It is supposed to ask for the communication port. And then we go ahead. I'll just I've put that. Anyone has anything popped up?
No, no.
Okay. So it's taking time for everyone. Okay. In my other environment, I have to say that loud because I need to remember myself that I am inside another environment now. Where the SCCM and every WSUS are all working fine right now. So if I open that, it's just gonna open the main WSUS console where all the upgrades are installed. Okay, I'll just go back to my other SCCM environment where it is saying this. Is everyone seeing this red? Server 4. I have this, red option here. Anyone seeing anything actually?
Not yet.
Okay, if we click WSUS here, on the left side, we have these screens showing here. If I go to right click the blue line and click the Windows Server Update Services. Oh yeah, that's what I'm asking. Guys, so what did I do? Please do this. Go to, if you didn't see any pop-up till now, it's okay. Go to the WSUS. If you see my screen here, go to the WSUS, click, and then right click the blue line. Then do you see Windows Software Update Services written there? If you see that, after right clicking the blue line, click that. Do you see this screen? So it is asking for DB instance here. If you see this, just do what I did. Type the FQDN of your SCCM server, server2.mydomain.local, right? server02.mydomain.local. And then you need to click run. And you need to tell me it should be successful. It should not give you any error. That's the main point. Then I'm going to show you what are we expecting. Oh, okay. So I already put that there. If I click run myself, it's going to start doing this. But I did run it before as well. So maybe it says, hey, you already run it, or the database is existing already, so why are you doing that? But for the first time, let it run.
Amir,
Yeah.
you show again when we do right click on that server.
Let me show you. Yeah, let me show you on the other server, SCCM server. I'm doing that again here.
I have that window, update services.
The console window. Let me show you. You have.
But for some reason, I got success deployment.
Okay. So you have this window.
Yes.
Gregory. You need to close that. Nobody got that window where it's still doing some more configurations, right? So if you see this, just click that. Senior Windows Specialist. Okay, that's good. Oh, okay. Anyway.
And what next?
So Gregory, are you seeing this? WSUS? Yes. Right click this and click this. So then you're also doing this, Windows Server Update Services?
Okay, when I did that, and again update services window pops up.
Okay, so it's not asking. Did you click the yellow, or is the yellow triangle still showing there or not? On the server manager?
Not yellow, no, it's a gray.
Okay, Manzur, did you see anything? Like you're able to see exactly this one?
My server is just restarting.
Oh, okay. God, man. Oh, anyway, just kidding. So
in my case, it was not the red flag as in yours. It was successful, and when I tried to choose the Windows update, I didn't get this window. I get the same what Gregory gets now.
Okay, then guys, close that window. Yeah, we're not gonna work on that for now. We're gonna visit this area again with this option. What I want to show you is, now follow me and open the SQL server. How do you do that? I'm going to go to this server. So close your WSUS windows and go to this SQL Server Management Studio. So where is that? If I go to my SQL Server Management Studio, there it is. The green icon. So search for a green icon that says SQL Server Management Studio and click that. Got that? SQL Server Management.
Guys, do search. Don't do the same like Amir. Much easier search it. Just type SQL Management.
Yeah, okay. If I type SQL Server, SQL Management. There you go. SQL Server Management, the green one. Hey, it's still the green one. Isn't it easy? Okay, anyway. So SQL Server Management Studio. If you have searched it, then it should look like this. And if it looks like this, don't change anything and click connect only. When you see this pop-up screen of SQL Server 2012, just click connect. If I click connect now, and I just clicked it, and on the left side are all the folders for SQL Server. And if I expand those folders, I see SUSDB, which is Software Update Services Database. So I see it. Do you see it? If
Yep.
anyone, oh, Gregory, you do?
Yes.
Good. Ramdan, you do?
No, me not.
You're supposed to say I do. Two times, three times? Oh no. Okay. So you don't. You're not there, or you're there, but it's not. The database is not there.
I'm there, but there is no SUS database.
SUS DB miles. Hey, how come Gregory has that while you both did the same steps? Okay. So I need to still go ahead. You may need to. It happened to me as well that the database not there. If in case you don't have the database, you have to just uninstall WSUS and reinstall with the exact same way we did, and then it should create that database there. So that's one thing. SUSDB should be there, guys. I still have to go ahead and complete the whole lab, so you should have the video to follow later. So this is one thing, that SUSDB is there, right? Second thing is, so our major options are still, major options, which major steps which I wrote here, and now they are all in front of you. That we are supposed to see this thing. We must see SUSDB. Okay, if that is seen, then we go ahead with the SCCM side. So guys, those who are unable to see that, you guys have to troubleshoot or see the video now, try to understand. We can still do some of the steps of SCCM side, and it will not affect the WSUS side. WSUS side, you can uninstall and reinstall with the same procedure, and it should create a SUSDB database still, even if you go with the SCCM side with me. If all above is okay, then we go to SCCM side and install the system role called software update point. Now WSUS side is only this, but still we will come back for just to start the synchronization of WSUS with the Microsoft website. That would be one extra thing. So I can mention here one extra thing is that inside WSUS we will click synchronization option to connect WSUS server with Windows Update site. To do what? To download updates, right? This is one extra thing other than SUSDB needed to be found out, right? So I'm going to go now to SCCM side, and I'm going to install the software update point there if these steps are done. Till now what we did was we installed basically WSUS, and then and we made sure that our database SUSDB for WSUS is created inside SQL Server. So any amount of information can be saved there. Okay, now I'm going back to, so I'm just going to close the Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, close this, and I'm going to close the WSUS console as well. Now I'm going to go for SCCM console. We know by now that how to install a new system role. So the new system role will be SUP, software update point. For that, you have to go to administration, you have to go to servers and site system roles, and then you have to select the SCCM server name and right click, add site system roles. That's how we added other roles as well, right? So add site system roles. This time it's going to be, so on the first screen it's all by default. Next, we don't need a proxy server, of course. We have DSL connection. Next, and everybody should see this software update point site system role available there. A software update point integrates with Windows SUS, Windows Software Update Services, to provide software updates to configuration manager clients. Yay! Okay, software update point. If it is selected, click next. Guys, be careful about these ports. So WSUS is configured. The first option is configured for port 80 and 443 for client communications. Default settings for WSUS 3.0 service pack 2. Then there is a second option here. WSUS is configured to use ports 85, 30, and 31 for client communications. Default settings for WSUS on Windows 2012. So we are all on Windows 2012. Yay! Okay. So anyway, let's select the second option and go ahead. Allow intranet only client communications, or allow internet only client communications, or both intranet and internet. So in our case, we are still inside intranet. So we're local network. Okay. So what I did on this page, selected the second option only. And next, here we need to define the credentials, and this is also in the slide as well. So we need to define the credentials and the for the WSUS to be communicating. The WSUS server connection account provides authenticated access from the site to the WSUS server, from this SCCM site to the WSUS server, or to the Microsoft site to the WSUS server, right? So it needs authentication that who is. So I'm going to just click set and go for new account. New account is not okay. You're seeing this pop up as well. Cool. Not cool. Username is, so if I open the
I sent you a screenshot on your email. Can you just open that?
Yeah, I'm just exactly going there. Oh, need to refresh again.
You can show it to everyone. So
oh, come on, man. You really wanted to show to everyone?
Yes.
I mean, like, well, really? Oh, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, there it is. So this is not SCCM related. So anything else you want to say to us? Okay, anyway. So what happened, man?
You can see number of update 21,997 updates is going to install. I don't know.
Hey, which update is that?
I don't know. It started after WSUS server.
This is 200,000 and 214,000, not 21,000. God, mother. Welcome to Canada. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is what we call officially screwed. So your system is gone. I mean, sorry, that's not something to laugh at. It was still funny. But did it restart itself, or did you?
We should troubleshoot it, actually.
We should just shoot it, you know. So, mother.
I like this.
Out. Okay. Okay, so no, Manzur, did it restart itself? Because it could happen to anyone else.
No, actually, I selected some other features as well. I selected .NET
Oh,
features, so
you
it
were
restarted because of .NET. But
you were
this,
messing with the configurations, right? I mean, like, uh,
but it's WSUS related error. You can see it's downloading all updates, something like that.
this is not. Where does it say WSUS
No,
rated
no, I'm
error?
saying it is because
No,
of
no,
applying.
it could be the previous updates as well, where maybe your computer is like
But
on for
have
forever
you
and
ever seen? Have you ever seen these numbers update for Windows 2012?
yes, that was when I just, instead of troubleshoot, I just shoot the system and go for the next one. But I let it run all night. So in the morning I saw that, okay, oh, okay, it's back. And although it was unreliable, but it still kept on working. But the Windows I was doubtful of. You could just write exact same thing on Google, and there would be lots of people
Yeah,
stuck in that.
I will check it. I will check it.
Yeah. But wow, so this is your SCCM machine that did that, right? Oh, so
Yes.
ouch. You're out of this round. You're out like already. Round 7 or round 6 of boxing. Okay. Anyway, so I mean that's why we should have two simultaneous SCCM environments. So guys, SCCM could take any worst turn and it could just do anything. It could come out of your screen and bite you as well. I'm just kidding. Okay. So I'm just going to go for putting the credentials, which is just the administrator, the domain administrator credential that I want to put for my domain, right? So new account and go to browse and go to administrator, check name, press OK, and there's that. What on the map? My domain name / administrator. Password, the exact password, confirm password. Okay, I'll still give the same password. Verify. Oh, it wants to verify. Verify how? It wants to verify if it can connect to the internet. Okay, let's not verify. Let's just press OK. So, okay. So press next. If you see the screen, it's just a simple addition of administrator account. And next. Okay, this is mucho importante. Synchronize from Microsoft Update, synchronize from an upstream data source location. Maybe there's another WSUS server which has already downloaded all the updates. No, we're gonna just directly, we don't have that upstream server. So we're gonna just synchronize from Microsoft Update. Second thing is do not create WSUS reporting events. So these are just the reporting events that's going to report about the events. That was funny, right? Anyway, so reporting events, yeah, if you create that, it's going to take a lot of space, and we already are running out of space in our virtual environment. So otherwise, if you click create all WSUS reporting events, it's okay also. I'm just going to keep it to do not create because I just ran out of space 3 times today. Synchronize Microsoft Update. I'm not changing anything on this page. Next. Enable synchronization on a schedule. Of course, we always schedule that whenever the updates are available. Just download at that time. Runs every 7 days. I'm just gonna turn it to 1 day. I think it's a bad idea. Yeah, 7 days is good because when in future we're doing some other lab and in background it's just downloading more updates from Windows 7, Windows 8, and it's gonna just fill up our hard disk space, and then we're gonna be crying. So 7 days is okay. Alert when synchronization fails on any site in the hierarchy. Definitely we would want an alert if SCCM patching or Windows Update deployment fails. Okay, so I did no change here on this screen. It's still 7 days. Next, select behavior of software updates that are superseded. Excuse me. Oh, right in the mic. So if you had your volumes turned on, can you turn it lower, because I'll be coughing more. Oh, sorry.
Excuse me, Amir. Which role you have been? Did you choose? Like,
Where? Which? Oh, you're there now. I mean, like, it's SUP, is software update point.
Thank you.
And then go next. Okay. So do not expire a superseded software update until the software update is superseded for a specified period. Months to wait before a superseded software update is expired. Any update, for example, there was a security update for Internet Explorer 11. Maybe there is a newer security update, newer version of that same security update, which has just released. So either you could immediately expire superseded and override the new update on the older update, or you let the older update stay there for three months. Wow, that's a long time. 3 months, and then overwrite that older update with the newer version of that update. So I'm just selecting immediately expire a superseded software update. Yes, when you find a newer version of the same update, definitely go and override that. We don't want, when there is a newer version, which means it's also mucho importante. So I'm making it full screen here and clicking next. So immediately expire and then click next. Okay, these are the updates that it's going to install. Update rollups, that's the same in Windows WSUS when we were deploying in our Humber class. So definition updates, security updates, service packs. I would just uncheck service pack just for this lab. In production environment, definitely we would want service packs to be downloaded. And all other things, there are critical updates here. Okay, critical updates would be something I would check. Update rollups, I'll just uncheck that. Okay, excuse me. Okay, critical updates. You could just select any three. I mean, it's just we always take time in our production environment and majority of them are selected there because we want all the updates, and then we need to choose from those updates which we're going to deploy on Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1. It's different. So for our sample, for our lab environment, let's go for the smaller updates, smaller sized updates. Click next. Okay, all products here are showing. If I click plus here, all products are showing. Guys, there are many products selected here. So you see that only MS Office is selected, but that's not true. If I go to Windows, which is outside, it is showing not selected, but when I expand that, inside they are selected, which means what? That maybe there are inside so many products may be automatically selected, and we don't want that. We don't want everything to be installed, right? Or many of the things that we don't want in this environment. So I'm going to select all, and then I'm going to unselect all. Now everything on this line and on under that is all unselected. So if I go down to Windows 7 as well, everything is unselected. I want that first. Now I will just go for Windows 7, Windows 8, and Windows 2012 updates. Windows 7, Windows 8. This is in the Windows folder like this. Like this. If I expand that, inside they're selected, but outside it does not show that. So yeah,
we chose Server 2012, not R2 version.
Yeah, if it's not R2, it's okay. I mean, the updates should be.
So you use just 2012.
Exactly. Yeah. And Windows 7 and 8.
Okay.
But if we unselect and select, this means everything inside is unselected. So at least we are safe from downloading anything we don't need, and it's going to take a lot of space. Okay, so selected Windows 7, 8, and 2012. Next. Now the language settings. So English is there. Other than that, if you see any other language, just don't click that because it's going to duplicate the whole size of what we selected there as critical updates for this language and the other language. So the size will be doubled. Okay, just English language. Next. And that's just a summary. Next. Okay, working on that. I think everyone's working on that. Okay, it is installed. Right, so I think it's installed for everyone if you were with me. So click close if it is done. Clicking close. Okay, so software update point has been deployed. Now the most tricky part is, so if I go to the slide where all those pictures were showing, so this is the software update point in the slide. Then let's read this explanation as well. For WSUS configuration, select WSUS is configured. Yeah, we did that. Actually, this is the WSUS configuration picture showing. Oh, then the software update, all what we selected is showing there. Schedule everything immediately, supersede, critical updates, and then whatever you choose. Windows 7 in the slide it is Windows 7 for front endpoint protection, but we chose Windows 7, Windows 8, and 2012. So English language and done. Okay, so if we go to software updates in the software library and try to download all the updates, that's going to be very tricky. Now you need to, this is the troubleshooting part. So the slide just goes till here, all software updates. The rest is actually what we need to do as system admins to troubleshoot and make the updates download from our server. It should communicate our Windows Update service. So guys, now it's you need to be carefully seeing this. It's all troubleshooting. So if I go back to my SCCM server 2, where I just installed the SUP system role, which is software update services. If I click here and go down, this is the last role here, software update services. If you click here, all the roles which were installed, it shows there. And this is the software library where I'm going to go now. And then I'm going to software updates. In the software library, in the last class, we were here in applications, right? So this time in the software library, we are in all software updates. And it is empty. And it's not supposed to be empty. So I'm going to check again if I have internet connectivity here. I'm going to go to the Internet Explorer. Then I go to the website. I hope I have better internet connection. It doesn't look better, but anyway. Oh, I don't have internet connection. Cool. Not cool. What? I just checked it. Oh, I think it was the other environment. So bridged environment, bridged, and okay. And oh, it didn't get it. So if I go for cmd ipconfig /flush DNS register DNS, and then ipconfig /release, and then renew. So this should get, oh, operation failure, no doctor is in state of principle. For this operation, what IP did I get from my DSL? Okay. Anyway, I'll just quickly go to, if you're getting internet, I'm going to show you the next steps. In fact, if you guys are getting internet, so let me show you the next steps. At least you should get started. If you're on the SCCM screen, if you went to the software library, then expanded the software updates, and then went to all software updates. Right click here on the all software updates and click synchronize software updates. When you click, this option comes, run synchronization, and you can review the synchronization process by checking the SMS WSUS sync manager component in the component status node. Do you want to do it site-wide? Yeah, across the whole site, it should start this software update services. Okay, yes. This is one portion. All software updates, right click and synchronize. That's it. That's for this area only. We need to go to the other area. So I hope everyone must have done this one. All software updates and synchronize, right? Second option is monitoring. If you have started there in software library, the software updates, by right clicking that, then you go to monitoring and go for software update point synchronization status. So in the monitoring, if you click there, it should say here in the status, synchronization status, that synchronization is going on. It should say that. It should show that. And it's not gonna right away say that. If it right away says that in front of this synchronization status, then wow, I salute you. Your SCCM is like wow. Anyway, it's not gonna say right away. So this is one thing. Let me so software library, right click software updates, synchronize software updates, click yes. And second thing is we monitor from here, but that's not the only thing we need to do. If these two things you just went to, now the third thing is we can start the Windows software update services console and just start the synchronization process. So first thing here, software library, right click and start. Second thing here, monitoring. You can keep coming here and check if the synchronization status has said something here. It should not be blank. Third thing is, I'm just going to go to the WSUS server here. I'm going to start this WSUS server, and okay, it's still looking for the DB instance, although it is there. If I close, connect to locally hosted WSUS server. If you skip this step, oh, do you really want to close it? No. Okay, close. Oh, okay, I'm stuck. Run. I should have started it from the tools, the WSUS. Now it's gonna run it and then gonna open that console. Because I have a local database here, it's gonna check all that DB instance in the SQL server, and then it's gonna open that. You got the yellow flag. Yay! Okay. So there's a chat message. I got the yellow flag. So you could click that flag and click the post installation tasks, and then it should show you exactly the screen which I'm showing right now. This means that right after WSUS installation, you see this yellow flag, and then you click that, and it's asking where is your SUSDB database, or where's your SQL server. So I'm just telling it, hey, this is my SQL server, and it gave me an field to start and configure the WSUS service. Okay, if I close that, it's gonna let me open the screen. I think. I want to connect. Let me just do it one more time because it just popped up this port here. So it is asking, this is your server name, and is this your port number, this is a port number from which WSUS connects with the client, right? 8530 and 8531 is the port numbers that WSUS connects to on 2012.
Amir, why I have another window pops up? I mean that update services.
So you just go to synchronize and click synchronize and run synchronize. I'm just going there. No, I have. Yeah.
Oh, you mean here in this update services?
Yeah.
There?
Windows Software Update Services. If you open that, I'm going to show you right away after this. Okay, this says come here.
You need to see this window.
I'm just going to go to Tools.
Yes, Grigori, he's trying to get that window.
Exactly.
Exactly, you are saying that, but he cannot reach.
It's already there. Come on. So update services, and okay, I know that this is the, why is it not showing here? Because the service, update service itself is not running. So I'm going to go to Tools, go to Services in the Tools, Services, and this is in my case, it's not running. So I'm just going to go to WSUS right away, way down here, and WSUS Service and Certificate Server. So I'm just going to restart that. It is running actually. Restart. And then I'm just going to connect to this. Oh, that's what it's going to. So 04 dot. Oh man. I think I did not give the correct ports. Okay, let me show you, because I have a second environment where you're supposed to see this. So I'm going to show you this the easy way. Oh, thank God I have a second environment. Cool. See, that's the benefit. In the second environment, everything is actually working perfect. Do you see the server 2.mydomain.local? And do you see synchronization? Right click that and synchronize now. That's all you need to do here. And let me know when you synchronize. Suppose if I synchronize now, if I click that now, it should have started. This is running right now, running. And it should be showing 0 here, 0%. And if you have internet connection, it's going to change to 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 100%. So synchronizations and run now, and then it should go on the top. It says running. So I'm going to check quickly my internet connection now. Yeah, my internet connection is okay. If I go to Office, yeah, all the links are working fine. Okay, so I should be seeing, oh, running succeeded, because my synchronization is already good. That's why it's saying, because there are other synchronizations here which I've been doing, and this one is saying that new updates, 1,270 updates it downloaded. The new updates it's showing 1270, but your synchronization, when you start, it should change from 0 to some number. So anyone started this?
Yeah, but no changes.
It's still 0, right?
Yep.
And your website is opening fine.
Yeah, there is internet connection.
Okay, then keep it like that, because it's going to change the 0%. And here, if I go back to the SCCM now, I'm going to go to the other environment where my WSUS is having kind of issue, because some of the unfinished things could be still seen there. I'm going to check if synchronization. Yeah, I want to show you the SCCM as well, where it does show that synchronization status is still there. So if I'm going to my other environment and show you the excuse me, here the monitoring, and then this software bit point, it synchronization status. Oh, actually, sorry, failed, but it actually, if you see catalog version 1 here, you're okay, because I want to show you software library where I have all these updates already downloaded. So the latest attempt, these are the updates you should be seeing in the software updates, right? So everyone is seeing these updates. There are like 745 updates right now. So it's going to sync again later tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. If I keep it on, it's going to keep on downloading all the updates. But right now, monitoring, when it was monitoring, it was showing me here synchronization status as working, or it was synchronizing. If catalog version is 1, which means we have downloaded lots of updates already. I had to restart this server. That's why maybe it's giving this fail. Otherwise, it's not supposed to say that. So when you're doing downloading the updates, never restart that. If it restarts automatically, of course, that's out of our reach. But never restart that. Let it download the whole update for this session. That's happened to me. I restarted without, I thought enough updates are there. I wanted to do something else. I restarted, and now it's showing failure. Anyway, so what we did is we went to WSUS, we opened the console, and we tried the updates. I am showing 2 servers here. I should be removed from console. It should show just 1 server with FPDN, and synchronization should be there. If I go for updates here, does it show any updates here? It shows also 1,650 updates, the WSUS. Total 1,650. So SCCM will synchronize those updates. What I'm going to do now is what I just showed you before. All software updates are showing here. Right click, synchronize software updates again. So it's going to synchronize from WSUS all the updates. Guys, your status right now is Gregory. I think you're ahead. So your status is that WSUS is synchronizing and there is no change in the percentage, right?
Yes.
Till now.
Yeah. I see synchronizations, 2 synchronizations. Like you have there 9 synchronizations.
Yeah. So the first synchronization is, does it say succeeded or failed or unknown?
Succeeded.
I mean, yeah. So try again. Did you start again?
Start what? Synchronization again?
Yeah.
Synchronize. Stop synchronization.
Oh, if it's still synchronizing, then yeah, let it go. I thought it stopped after saying succeeded.
Oh, it's running.
Oh, then let it run. Then it's just slow, but it's going to download. It's going. The percentage should change. But yeah.
Yeah, Amir, the server name must be FQDN because my server just server like this server 02.
It's not must. It's not compulsory. Mine was also showing, but I just added again with the full FQDN. As long as DNS is working, it's okay. So if it says stopped at some point, but you just keep an eye on the 0% for that. But now we need to see some kind of log files to check if there is any error which is stopping the synchronizations. So there are 2 log files. I'm gonna show the what's the word. There is, oh, it's in the slide as well actually. Okay guys, somebody's knocking. Give me a second. I'm back. Yay. Okay, so what I'm trying to type here is already in the slide as well. I'm just going to show that now. These files. There is a file called wsync cmgr. So from these 2 files, I got to know some of the things that were stopping the updates.
Again, please, Amir.
So this is the wsync mgr.log and wcm.log files. Below is a screenshot of those files and things. So what they say is that, is there any error going on? Is there something stopping your wsync update? So let's go there. I'm going to open these two files one by one, but where they are in program files, C drive, program files, Microsoft Configuration Manager, logs. Oh my God, kids. Okay, guys, emergency.
Advertisements, guys. How are you all? Hello.
Yeah, good. What about you?
Very good, thank you.
Guys, synchronization works for you?
No, nothing works.
At least my server is now working, so let's hope for that.
Sorry, guys. Okay. So I'm just gonna go there and open those files, and we're gonna know right away what's going on in our wsync, who's talking to who and who's not talking to who. So I'm just gonna go to my SCCM server, go to C drive, and go to program files in the C drive. Then of course there's only one by the name of Microsoft Configuration Manager in the program files. This is not program files x86, it's just the program files. And then go to Microsoft Configuration Manager. Then we go to logs folder here. And when we go way down to the W, we have two files here. One is wsync cmgr and wcm. So double click wsync cmgr and double click wcm both. Oh, WCM file shows right away some red errors and waiting for change for 59 minutes, trigger event array index 1 ended, file notification triggered, change for 59 minutes. Okay, so what does the red one say? Setting new configuration state to 3, WSUS config failed. Oh really? Okay, remote configuration failed on WSUS server. The request failed with the HTTP status service available. This is WSUS related for me. I need to figure that out. What does the other file say? The wsync manager, wsync cmgr db server not detected for sup. Oh, seriously? Okay. Although I have a susdb. But this is the other environment where it says that. Now let me show you the environment where it is working fine. I had to troubleshoot many of these messages by Googling, as well as going to the forums, as well as going to the event viewers. It's a combination of all sides of information that gets us going. This is where it is giving me problems, this SCCM environment. The other set of SCCM servers, if I go to that one, I'm going to the same place now, to the log files, C drive, program files, configuration manager, and to the logs, and go way down. So WCM and wsync manager. So this is a little bit different. All the updates that have been downloaded is already showing there. Next scheduled sync is a regular sync at 18/6, 8 o'clock. Oh, in 20 minutes. Cool. So I have put that sync every hour actually. Sync succeeded. Setting sync alert to cancel state or on site tour Toronto. No changes made to the SMS database. So where did it start getting? So there were errors coming. Oh no, still the updates are going on. So at certain times I restarted while the updates were going on. So that's why they are saying up. errors, but I want to go where it started to update. This is the area. Yeah, these errors were coming to me. Setting sync alert. So sync fails. WSUS update source not found on site Tor. Please refer to WCM log. So I went to WCM log and went ahead. It's just saying the connection status. Successfully configured WSUS server settings and upstream server to Microsoft updates. WSUS server configuration has been updated. Updating group info. So combination of these two logs, the WCM and WSync manager, and reading some of the messages. If it's successfully saying that, I mean, it's the word successfully is used already. Wow. If it is read, then we need to say. So in my case, it was unable to connect to the remote server. No connection could be made because the target machine actively refused it. WSUS configuration. So remote configuration failed on WSUS server. So I had to change the check the ports again. It was 8530 and 8531, and I had to in this server I had to uninstall and reinstall WSUS server again, and I had to do all kinds of troubleshooting there. In fact, on the second server, I will be doing exactly that. That I'm gonna uninstall and reinstall this WSUS server, and then try to see if the updates are installing. So Gregory, what's the status?
I have another errors.
Oh, so what? Lots of errors?
No, one sync failed.
Okay.
WSUS update source not found on site Tor.
Okay, WSUS update source not found on site Tor. Oh, this is the exact error I got before in that environment where I configured successfully. So WSUS update source not found. This one, right? Sync failed.
Yes.
Check the WCM log for configuration error details. So there may be some configuration errors. Setting sync alert. Mandan, Manzar, or anyone else seeing this, or are you at that stage or behind?
Yeah, but like my log files, they are opening like typical text files, but I have the same stuff.
Okay. And Manzar, any luck there?
I'm now like sorting out that WSUS steps.
Okay.
My server is working now, so I'm trying to remember what you've done after installing the WSUS.
Oh, okay. So the environment where it is working, it did give me that error, which just Gregory said. If I go to that error and if I see the time, it was 2 p.m. 18/6. So today at 2 p.m. That was fresh, right? Okay, so it's 1 o'clock at 2 p.m. 18/6 on the second log. I'm on the second log now. So waiting for changes to the 16 populating setting new configuration state to config WSUS config pending. You could still initiate that. Server 2 changes the active sub is list detected. Now active sub list is sub 0 server 2 might have been a local. There is nothing that says what I did. Updating active subgroups, checking for supported version of WSUS. Checking runtime did not find supported version. Guys, I'm going to since I'm getting this error on my non-configured the area, the set of SCCM servers where it was not configured, I'm going to quickly remove the WSUS server and quickly going to redeploy it just to make sure these errors are gone, because they're saying many things about WSUS. If I go to manage and remove roles and features, I'm just quickly doing that to do some kind of.
After restart.
Okay. After restarting the SCCM server?
No. What you are doing here?
WSUS.
Okay. No, I think that.
Oh, there's a question that how to change maybe the text files which we just open in the text format in the notepad, while our text files are opening in configuration manager trace log CM trace tool. So where is that CM trace tool? Open on a server. Oops. CM trace tool is actually inside the configuration manager. So you have to go to, in order to see, open the file in this tool, you have to go to that tool. So that tool is located in Microsoft Configuration Manager, same, but not in the logs file. It's in bin and x64, and then if I go to CM trace.
If you right click on the file and choose open with, it's not gonna be there.
So I just need to see the path for that. There's no open with. Open
no, I mean on the file.
Yeah.
On the log file. If you right click.
For CM trace you have to double click it once, so it would pick up. So if we, okay, let's do that. I'm on the file here. Oh. Right click the file here and open with. If you go open with, it is asking, so is it asking you, and then right click WCM, and when you right click those files, keep using configuration manager trace log tool. So we have to start it first once at least, then it automatically picks up those types of files. Then it asks, then you want to open all the configuration manager log files with this tool, and we say yes, and then it opens by default these. So I'm just gonna put that CM trace. There it is. CM trace is, if I go for open file location, it's in OSD bin i386. So anyway, if you just search for CM trace, all you need to write is CM trace, and then double click that. Double click it once, see this. Do you want to make this program the default viewer for log files? Okay, for all log files. If you press yes, then later you will get this, right? Okay, I already did that once, but you just have to find the CM trace, and then all log files will open this way. Okay, I'm just removing the WSUS now. Next, just for troubleshooting, quick troubleshooting, I'm going to check remove features. So it is removed now, WSUS unchecked. Next, restart. When we remove it, it restarts. So okay, this is my second SCCM environment where WSUS is giving me some errors. While in my first environment, where it was running fine, it was giving error, but I troubleshoot and make it run. I'm going to go to monitoring and software update services and synchronization. Because I started another sync, now it's saying completed the synchronization status. At what time? 7:36 p.m. 10 minutes ago I did that. So if I go to software library, I could sync it anytime. So it would be right click, all software updates, synchronize software updates. When I click that, it's going to start the synchronization again. Maybe it shows there in monitoring as well. If I go to monitoring and click software updates, it's not going to show right away, but it has started the sync. But where can we trace it? We can trace it from the log. I just started a sync, right click and sync here. Then I will go to the log file, and it's 7:50 that I starting WSUS synchronization, and this is the log file called wsync manager or wsync cmgr.log. This is the file where it starts showing this WSUS synchronization. So there is this, and then once you have configured it correctly, all you need to do is keep looking at the files and keep looking at the log files and keep looking at the options. If you have WSUS problem that it's not connecting, in my case on the second SCCM environment, I've actually restarted that. It restarted because I uninstalled WSUS server. So there are many types of troubleshooting to make these guys work together. So I'm doing this troubleshooting now. The WSUS is removed. While SCCM side, if you remember, we had already installed the system role called SUP, or Software Update Services, Software Update Point. The SUP role is still there while I removed WSUS. So SCCM side is configured. WSUS side I just removed and will configure again. And then tell SCCM side, hey, try to communicate with your WSUS side now. And good luck. So add roles and features. I'm going to reinstall the WSUS again. Next. Go for WSUS. Add features. Next. Now it's going to ask which folder to put your updates on. First of all, not the WID, but the database server, the SQL server. So next. The path would be the c/WSUS1 or the same WSUS. Oh, double backslash. Let me do that. c:/WSUS. Next, and the same data server name again. It's server 4, server 04 dot. Check connection, successfully connected. Next, start, yes, install. I would just want to make sure in this environment on the DC if the firewall is not started and if there are no two network cards are not enabled. I see the network cards, yeah, the internet one is disabled, which is okay on domain controller. I'm coming back to SCCM server. Okay, the WSUS is configured and there is a yellow sign here. Launch post installation tasks. If I click that, I have a SUSDB database already. So these were the WSUS steps we did before. So any luck, guys, Gregory?
Like in my case, I'm watching the logs, and it tells me that it's 22%.
Oh.
It starts synchronizing, so it works.
No,
but
like,
there,
yeah.
but there it doesn't show anything.
Okay.
If you go back to the
WSUS console,
yes,
or the SCCM console.
Yeah.
No, if it is showing 20. Why am I saying showing to showing? Anyway, if it is showing 22% in the logs, it must be showing the same thing in the WSUS console as well. Should be. Not in SCCM console, but WSUS console. Okay, I have the same error here.
I'm in your stage.
Oh, okay. And oh, so you also uninstalled and installed. Okay.
Yes.
C:// so it's I went this way, right clicked and run.
Oh yeah, Amir, you are right. Now it shows me 34% in the WSUS in the update services.
Okay, wow, cool, man. So if they are doing this, then you have to, in the SCCM, if you're seeing my screen here, oh, it restarted. So if you see my screen here on the SCCM side, you can go here and right click, in the software library, in the software updates and all software updates, right click and do this, synchronize the software updates. You know why? Because whatever you downloaded in WSUS has to be synced with the SCCM. SCCM will pick those files and start showing them here if you do this after the updates are showing there.
I've done this and it shows me no items found.
Oh, for now it's not going to show that. But yeah, if we are making sure that after updates are being shown there, then we do this. That's always better.
After finishing updating there?
No.
Or during the process?
During the process. And if you go to the monitoring and to the software update point, does it show anything against the synchronization status? If you go to the monitoring and to the software update point synchronization status?
It shows me that it's synchronizing. It's doing SAS server. So the synchronizing with SAS server.
Is it saying that on the
syncing working between the SAS and SCCM?
No, but what you're saying is it here against this line?
No, it's where you see the
completed.
Completed. For me, it's working.
Yeah, I wanted you to say that whole thing again, but man, you skipped it.
No, it's thinking.
Thinking, yeah, that's okay. That was also very difficult, but okay. Hey, wow, good.
It doesn't work to say this word. I gonna be practicing the whole night. Maybe Ramadan, I don't know.
Okay, so one good install. Gregory is also working on that, and there I get that error again. That's what? Okay, so I get this error. I think Gregory, you got the error or what?
Okay, no, I'm gonna run. I have to store updates locally, right?
Oh yeah, exactly.
And DB instance, the server name?
Yes. Server name, yeah.
You are the worst case here.
God, man. I actually did that here, and it's working fine. That's why I had a proof, and that's why I'm showing the log that it was done on 1/14 of today's date, 18th. So it is freshly done server. I didn't want to troubleshoot quickly. There I was, fast. Here,
synchronizing, buddy, 52%. Okay, I know the word now.
God. Oh, okay. Hey, that's congrats. That's good. And also, we were supposed to check the. Oh, we need to still, figure out this application catalog thing as well. Anyway, I'm going back to server 2, where if I change the use equals. No, I'm not using it. In the software update services, I did choose 8530, so
I've successfully completed that.
Oh, the synchronization?
No, this
the run. Oh, good.
Yeah.
This one at the end, if it says successfully, that's good. That's what we were expecting.
This one, yeah.
So I had a screenshot from what I did. And this is how it looks like. Post installation successfully completed.
Yes.
You're seeing exactly this screen right now,
yes.
Right? Okay. Yeah, but this is a screen that I took a screenshot of in the afternoon actually, noon. So if you see that, you need to go to the SQL Server, Management Studio, and make sure that SUSDB is there. If it was lost there, then it's okay. It's still showing. I need to go to this path.
But I have on dashboard. I have the configuration failed for Windows Server Update Services at my server. The run flag. Well, yeah. This you have the same.
No, the second one. So you can run synchronization now again. Run now again. Do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to troubleshoot that by going to this path.
Yes, SUSDB is there.
SUSDB is there. Okay, so you can start the WSUS synchronization again by doing the run now. and see the percentage again. It's A85E TMP.
Oh, I have something here.
Oh, so what? You
I
got
just
the...
launch it and I have some numbers here.
Hey, congrats, man.
But I didn't synchronize now. Okay, synchronize now. Come on.
So where are you seeing these numbers? So if I show you the completed environment, you should be seeing some of the updates in the software library in all software updates. Here, like this. Even Hamdan should also be seeing that. In the software library, in all software updates, you should be seeing some of the updates right now.
None of those fancy stuff what you got.
Fancy stuff. It started showing for me when it 100% was complete and sync between SCCM and WSUS.
Amir, it's not 100% for me. It's only 69% syncing.
Thinking. Oh, man. You're avoiding that. Okay. What about you, Gregory?
I started synchronize now.
Okay.
Again. I started again.
Okay. And it should be at least showing the percentage different.
Okay, it said succeeded.
But the percentage did not show, or the number of updates. If I show you my screen, this is the WSUS screen. If you see that it succeeded, do you see any under the new updates any numbers here?
Yeah, one of them I just saw 42.
Okay, so you could just run synchronization again because it's slow. That's all.
You know, when I opened it first time, that numbers were there, but then I synchronized now.
They're still the same.
Yeah, the same zeros there.
Instead of
synchronize now.
So if I'm synchronizing now as well, and it just says that okay, running. So and it at once changed to succeeded because that's all the new updates available, I guess, or that all the updates is downloading now. Guys, so I need to show you the next steps as well. I was doing some little troubleshooting, but now so for the sake of the video, I need to select. So how do I deploy these updates to the collections? Suppose I can add a criteria first that what type of updates I need. And are they, so I can from the criteria I can just choose any of these those which are a product or which are a language or expired. So if I can choose any one of those which are installed, if I choose and add, when I add the criteria, if there are any updates that were downloaded, okay, in the downloaded it says yes, so it is just showing now is less than equal to, so and install less than equal to, so it's just showing the downloaded ones, which under the downloading tab it is showing me yes, the column, because I downloaded it and it took like 1 hour to download. I selected all the updates like this, all the updates, shift select, right click, and I click download here. Otherwise, under the download, it was showing 0 or no. So now, since I have those updates, what I need to do is, if I want to deploy a few of the updates, suppose, so I will just go for, suppose Windows 10 update, Windows 8 update, and Internet Explorer 10. I would go for second update, Windows 8, and Windows 8 for Internet Explorer upgrade. So Windows 8, only 2 updates. Right click and deploy it right away directly. So if I go to deploy, this means I'm manually installing that, right? So already Microsoft software update, it's showing that software update group is showing there. Select deployment template. I don't have a template for now. Oh, collection. I need to put the collection. So browse, and I'm going to go for Toronto devices. Press OK. Next. Yes, they are required, and only success and error messages, or all show all messages. and wake on LAN if it is configured like that. That wake up the computer and then install the updates if they're critical. And then next, client local time or UTC local zone. We can select UTC as well. As soon as possible for both. We want those. We don't want to be scheduled for installation deadline and available time. And next, display in software center and show all notifications. Definitely, we want to see that. Software updates deadline behavior. When the installation deadline is reached, allow the following activities to be performed outside the maintenance window. If although we have put it on as soon as possible, but I'm just putting it here. Suppress the system restart on the following devices, which is a good thing. You don't want to restart servers, but you can restart the workstations. Anyway, we're just not going to put on both of those for restart. Commit changes at deadline or during maintenance window. Requires restart. Yeah, no problem. So what I did is software update installation only. Next, generate an alert for the following conditions are met in configuration manager. Client compliance is below the following percentage. Generate an alert if they are not compliant 100%, maybe if they are below 95%, that some of the updates are not installed and 95% of the updates are installed, then just go for this. Generate an alert for us. So next, operations manager, we're not going to touch that. So next, deployment options. Do not install software updates if it finds that it's a slow or unreliable network boundary or network itself. In our case, maybe something happens between the two machines that it considered it slow, so we don't want to take any chances. Hey, just go and download that. In production environment, I would just go for do not install over the WAN, or if the network is slow or there's already a bottleneck for some other reason. When software updates are not available on any preferred distribution points, clients or can download and install software updates from a fallback source. So they're just saying that if you have another SCCM server configured for updates and your current one is not working, you go for the other one. Download and install. Yeah, do that. Allow clients to share content with other clients on the same subnet. Yeah, so they can share the updates. Updates can be available on one client for the other client as well, but this needs to be seen in depth. For now, I'm just leaving the defaults. If software updates are not available on preferred distribution point, download content from Microsoft Updates. So I'm not checking that. Why? Because this option says that if you don't find it in your local SCCM server, then directly connect to the Microsoft website, which is not a good idea. We need to troubleshoot what's going on here, right? And we need to save our bandwidth. So second thing is allow clients on a metered internet connection to download after the installation deadline, which might incur additional costs. So no, so we don't want to use still the WAN again, where it's costing by Mbps. Next. Okay, so I've just selected 2 updates, and next, and it's trying to deploy those 2 updates. This is the manual way of doing that, right? And then there is the automatic way of doing this. So close. So what is the automatic way? Software update groups. We can create software update groups. I have already created one for Internet Explorer 10 Windows 7 updates. How I did that? If I go to the updates, so if I select anything Internet Explorer 11 for Windows 7 and create, so I can create a software upgrade group for Windows 7. If I just search for anything that just says Windows 7 only and search, so it says Windows 7. Why Windows 8 is still coming here? Because there's a Windows option as well. I could add it according to the criteria. so those updates which are required downloaded and which are installed, no, not installed, required, and is less than or equal to Windows. There was that search done in the here. So expired, no. Product, we go to product, Windows 7. Superseded, no. Bulletin ID contains MS. Okay, that's the best way to see that. So bulletin ID, I need to add these four: expired, product, superseded, bulletin ID, and then I need to select these options or type these options: expired, no; superseded, no; product, Windows 7; bulletin ID, MS. So let's quickly do that because we need to create the automatic updates according to. So I'm just going to remove this and remove this and go to criteria. There was bulletin ID. There was expired, there was superseded as well, and there was product. So if I have these four, the bulletin ID is MS because MS, is it used anywhere? The expired one was no instead of yes, we can go no. Product was Windows 7. So it has that list that it's going to tell you, then it's going to find that internally instead of me writing in the search, and it was just searching for some separately Windows and separately number 7. There it is, Windows 7. And superseded, no. So when we add criteria and okay, you know what I did? Product, superseded, expired. Sorry. And bulletin ID contains expired, no. Hey, is there only me or is there someone else as well?
I'm here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, my thinking is finished, and I still didn't get anything from all software updates.
You're kidding
It's still
me.
empty, no items, buddy. I'm thinking again, synchronize.
Oh man.
Thinking okay, and no success. But when I go back to monitoring software and update point syncing status, it shows it's still syncing, holding the F5 to update the status.
Okay. So the main thing is SCCM should be syncing from WSUS now.
Yes, but it doesn't take anything. Why?
No.
Maybe it takes time?
Yeah, it takes time. It took time for me. It depends on your environment.
Which is good. Yeah. Okay.
So I've selected all these. So guys, through this criteria, I have selected all the Windows 7 only. Now I'm creating a automated group here, a group of these updates. Create software update group, and just type it all Windows 7 related, and click create. And one day it's going to pop up, or it's going to start showing here all Windows 7 related. If I go inside to know which updates are inside, so show members could also show that. So it is Windows, all Windows 7 related, which I just created. It just shows what I selected there, right? So if I right click this group, I have the option of download. Of course, I need to download that first. So in my case, I have downloaded everything. So download, yes. and then it just comes to deploy. So when I want to deploy which collection, I'm gonna go for all Toronto devices, press OK. I think I already did that. Okay, it still accepts some different types of updates. All the other types of updates are already going there. So it's required only success and error messages, client local time, as soon as possible, both, next, software updates installation, next, generate an alert, yeah, next, which I did the same thing, I'm doing again. Stick for the defaults or go for fallback for alternate resource if you don't find this one, and working. So this is how I create a group where I'm deploying it as a group on a collection, and I could just deploy 1 or 2 updates as well to this. I could give it a schedule, or bi-weekly, or every, or 1 month, or just on this Saturday night. It cannot be bi-weekly, like we not leave those updates, right? Every month there's a new update, so you have to always create that again, and then just add new updates to this already created group, or create just a new group and schedule that. So these, if they are really gone, if my clients are already obeying me, then obeying my SCCM server, not me, then it should be installed software. Either it should be showing in the updates of the clients. So if I go to my control panel, Windows Update, and see update history, okay, I see lots of updates, but when were they installed? 11.6. Okay, these are those updates which were like directly connected to internet on 11.6. I want to see something 18. So nothing reached there for 18 today, because I deployed everything today. It's all 11.6, so they must be directly installed. Yeah, when I was downloading all the updates to activate this window. So till now nothing, but as we know that we need to still check for Windows updates, system security, encryption manager. So yeah, from SCCM point of view, allow sites to save on this computer, flash player, components, actions, Windows source, software updates, scan cycle, software updates. Oh, there are 4. Software inventory, so there are 2. Software updates deployment evaluation, run now, and software updates scan cycle, run now. On the client side, of course, we cannot do it on all the clients, but maybe I want to just move these. And on Windows 7, what's going on? We need to still figure out that. Does it show in the software center somehow for Windows 7? Not till now. I just want to check one more thing in the slide, which is, did we do any change in the software settings? So this is what I was showing already. Deploy. I'm going to keep these machines up all night, so it reaches the client at as soon as possible, I said. But so this is what I'm trying to see on the client side, that restart is required for all the updates, which is showing the slide now, and or it is just going to show this restart now or snooze and rewind me again for this the client side options. So that would be what I am trying to see here. All the settings we have done already. So Hamdan has following these. No, everyone was following, but Hamdan has something successful on the WSUS side. Gregory has also. Gregory, did you were you able to install some updates on the WSUS?
Yeah,
No.
for me, WSUS has WSUS is downloading the updates, but not in the SCCM.
Okay, and Gregory?
Yeah, it doesn't work in the same stage now. It's like 42 new updates, and in CCM, I don't have anything.
So, yeah. Guys, if you go to software library and go to the all software updates, that's something we need to do from time to time just to make sure the sync is going on. But if our basic setup is okay, one time doing it should work. After that I should go for monitoring and go for software update point synchronization status. And if I click the status, it should show me this. So for any of you on the monitoring in the software update point against this line synchronization status, anyone is showing anything?
No, nothing.
Okay. From then it was showing, right?
Yeah, it shows.
I have error. Okay. Okay, sorry.
For me, it shows syncing SCCM database, which is linking through the SQL.
Then you need to give time. Yeah, that's it. I think it's going fine. It just needs time. If you can.
And I have error.
Yeah. What error? Oh, you have like.
I have error.
Against this exact synchronization status.
Yeah, it's saying.
What's it?
Status saying nothing, but below that there is a line. It's saying last synchronization error.
Oh, can you just start that again? So software library and all software updates and synchronize software updates again.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you tried that. So those two files are our best friends, the wcm.log and wsyncmgr.log. These will tell the latest errors that are coming because they will update right away what's going on. In my case, remote configuration failed on WSUS. What time? Oh, that was afternoon. So, oh, that's old actually. If I go way down, successful, waiting for synchronization. So my WCM file is saying successful, but it should show something for you. What kind of error it is showing? WCM and then WSync manager. If I go way down, nothing new downloaded. Sleeping 2 more minutes for WSUS server sync results to become available. Sleeping 2 minutes. Wow. Okay. So it's just saying that okay, now it just updated at it's updating quickly now. You can see also all the updates going on. I mean this WSync CMGR manager file is showing a lot of more stuff right away. Just now at 8:23. Oh, 8:23.
Amir, in my case,
yeah.
I'm watching the trace logs now, the logs, and I see many updating they are running now.
Okay, like, good.
Now
yeah.
Security, like
okay.
They are thinking.
Okay, that's good because this is an update for CCM. So this means it's now syncing from WSUS, which is good. Well, we just need to give it time.
I have the same error in the log file. The same.
It cannot sync from the site.
No, WSUS server is not configured. Please refer to the log file for configuration error details.
And
here there's a system invalid operation exception client found response. Like you had that errors, right? Three red string. Remote configuration failed on WSUS server.
Yeah, screenshot. Can you send a screenshot and email to the group?
Screenshot?
Yeah, for that error. And so we did reinstall it, and even on my second environment, this is exactly same what you're seeing. So in that case, I would just uninstall SUP and WSUS and restart and come back. But before doing anything, I will just restart this server right away.
Okay.
I will just restart and just check again by syncing.
Amir, for me now, I will go. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, and happy first
Ramadan. I will send you whatever I get.
Yeah, thank me. Yeah. Cool. Thanks.
I'm gonna restart now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm just restarting the server, SCCM, where I was getting the error for WSUS, and after restart, I'll just try to go directly to that log file just to see how it is trying to tell me, what it is trying to tell me. So I'm just gonna, as soon as I restart it, I'm just going to C drive, going to program files, going to configuration manager, going to logs, and going to W sync manager and WCM. Okay, it's talking. WSUS config failed, setting new configuration state to 3. And it's also giving some new messages. Sync failed, WSUS update source not found on site Tor. Please refer to WCM log. Get site update source. So the main thing for me is, or for us, WSUS has to communicate with, oh, it's still starting. I need to, while it server manager is starting, I'm just gonna try to start the configuration manager as well. But WSUS is not syncing with the internet. So yeah, let's just check that.
Can you remove that sub role and then re-edit?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I did that for the first one. Remove the sub role, then remove, that, or even just remove the sub role and just try this WSUS directly connect to the Microsoft website. That's a good troubleshooting. Where was it going? Okay, software update services. Just checking. Oh, it's gonna go the same way. After restart, I just wanted to check if it's communicating with its database. This might take a few minutes. Yes. Even when we did not have the sub role installed in SCCM, this error was coming for people. So, but we can uninstall sub role from there and then uninstall from here as well.
For example,
fact,
for me,
yeah.
WSUS is working fine. Like it's downloading and it's showing everything.
Okay. And you had this error before? The errors which we're seeing?
I just restarted the server, then no, I didn't see that error.
Okay. Especially this WSUS update source not found. Okay. Sync failed. Will it try in 60 minutes? Yeah, when WSUS is not configured, of course, SCCM cannot sync with WCM. And this error is coming again. Fatal error, failed to start and configure the WSUS service. And when I go to services, why did it fail to start? Wow, it's not letting me. Okay, if I go to services.msc and go to W and then go way down, the service is working. Bits, it depends on bits background in intelligent transfer service. And I'll just quickly check if bits was installed. So I'm just going to go to add roles and features. Next. It's on features. Okay, bits is installed. Yeah. Okay, not this then. So these means as we need to troubleshoot this option, and it's 8:30. Okay, guys. So during the week, before the next class, I'm gonna start sending stuff. I'm gonna send some. I'm gonna try to troubleshoot this and send some resolutions. We need to Google all these errors and try to figure out what's going on. Uninstall or reinstall. So have two SCCM environments and try to install from scratch with the same steps again. So for now, we have a successful configuration as well, where I showed you all these, and then we have troubleshooting as well, where we need to work on. So I'm gonna search for the errors and try to send it to you. You can send me some screenshots of the errors you're still getting. Try to uninstall both of them and then reinstall. Yeah.
I'm back to tell you that I'm done everything successfully and I have everything.
So SCCM is showing those updates as well?
Yes. Everything.
Hey, congratulations. So you're the first today. That is good. Okay, congrats, man. Okay, everyone, then.
Bye bye. I will be eating after 30.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, me too. Okay. So everyone, please, when you're doing this lab, send me your screenshots of where you're stuck, and I'm gonna try to tell you what options you need to select. Uninstall, reinstall both sides from WSUS as well as SUP, or try to first configure WSUS with the database without installing SUP. All these options are there. Try to troubleshoot and let me know during the weekend, what went on and where are you stuck still. So try to put your error screenshots on the group. Okay, the video for this will be available on YouTube, and try to see all the previous videos and try to get up to date, get up to this lab. Those who are still falling behind, and let me know if you're stuck in previous labs as well, everyone. So let me know if you're stuck in previous labs as well. Just send me the emails and send me the errors, and we're gonna solve it from there.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. So we meet next Tuesday. Bye bye.
Amir.
Yeah. Okay, bye. You're welcome. Yeah.
I'm stuck with 2 days left.
2 days what? 2 days lab?
Yeah.
Today is lab only, right?
Yeah.
Hey, so you have the whole weekend. Good luck. And let me know where you're stuck again and again, right? Involve me in your troubleshooting, everything. Send me the screenshots and everything.
Okay, thank you, Amir.
Welcome. Okay, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Amir.
Over and out.